Welcome to TakeAnother5, your weekly podcast on a bit of this and a bit of that. Hosted by Donna Jodhan.
Hello there, it's Donna Jodhan, and welcome to our weekly podcast, Take Another 5. Hey folks, we're into the merry month of December, and that big day that many of us hope and wish for is almost upon us. I can't believe that it is, but reality says that it is. So, are we ready for the big day? What have we been doing this wonderful month of December? Have we been running around cooking and baking and buying gifts and hoping and wishing for all good things? Have we taken the time to wish someone on the street that we don't know happy holidays or Merry Christmas? Have we taken the time to be nice to someone else that we don't know? I know I do it every year, and I'm sure that many of you do it as well. So folks, welcome to Take Another 5, and thank you so much for all of your feedback, all of your comments, and all of your suggestions. I'm Donna Jodhan, and I live and work in Canada, the big white north as they call it, and it's winter time in Canada. They tell me that Santa Claus lives in the far north, and I, for one, can't wait for that big day, December 25th, when he comes rumbling along to give gifts to everyone from ages 2 to 92. I am an author, blogger, audio mystery writer, entrepreneur, advocate, and law student. I love what I do for a living. And what I do for a living is to help others do what they do and to be better at what they do. In my podcast, Take Another 5, we have 5 specific segments. And these are Kitchen Corner, where you get the opportunity to cook up a storm. Whether you're too busy or whether you just want to create, Kitchen Corner is for you. Then we have Take Another 5 with technology, where I talk about some apps that can help you in your daily chores and also introduce you to lower level technology, as I call it. It's technology that talks about various gadgets that can help you around the kitchen or around your house. Then we come to the 5 minutes mystery, where you allow your imagination to roam and wander, where you can just sit back after a hard day's work and do nothing but listen to some mystery and get to solve it. Yeah. Or if you're in the kitchen getting your supper ready for the kids and your spouse, you can do the same thing. Or even if you're retired and you've got nothing else to do at home, you're just looking for something to help you spend some quality time, 5 minutes mystery is for you. Then we come to the In the End Zone with the Entrepreneur, and that's me, where I have been an entrepreneur since 2000, and I will share entrepreneurial tips with you. Then we come to our final segment, Staying Ahead of Bullies and Scams. Yes, we all have to be able to stay ahead of those terrible scammers and hackers, and we got to be able to continue building awareness about bullying. Right then, I'd like to thank my producer, Mike Cicello. That's Ciarciello. And what a wonderful person our Mike is. I've known Mike for much of my life, and Mike lives in Montreal, Canada, and he's been in the music industry for a very long time. Mike is one of the most committed and dedicated people that I have ever known. He's very creative and is always there to lend a hand, spark an idea, and give you some suggestions as to how you could make your music and your podcasts better. So, how could you contact Mike? You can do so by sending an email to him at m_dsmusic@bell.net. Or you can call Mike at 514-827-9092. And here's another Mike. Mike, my marketer, Mike Babcock. Meet Mike Babcock, another very dedicated, committed person who knows his stuff very well and knows how to help you market your podcasts. Okay, you can contact Mike through his website at http://www.yourownpay, that's yourownpay.com. And as Mike says in his own words, he does coaching of blind and small business owners with building their business online and automating the tasks that they do not want to do for themselves. One of those many people that Mike serves is me. I don't like doing certain things, so Mike comes along and he does it for me. Willingly, gladly, readily, with a smile on his face, and then he tells you how it can be done better the next time. Right. So let's go to the question for today, and it is this. What is your favorite sport? I know many men love football. There are many who love basketball. Very exciting game. And there are those who prefer baseball or golf. And then there are the avid ones like myself who love ice hockey. Or it could be something else entirely different. Tell us what your sport or your favorite sport is. Send us your feedback to info@sterlingcreations.ca. All right. Before we go on, we have something else to tell you. And it comes in response to questions being asked as to who does Take Another 5 really appeal to, or who can it appeal to? Well, Take Another 5 is meant for anyone who is busy, who is constantly on the go, and who is always looking for something to make things better, to decrease the time spent on tasks, someone looking to get into something new. It could be anyone and everyone, but you know what? This podcast appeals mainly to moms. Moms at home with kids, moms at home with families, to retirees who are now at home and looking for something to enrich their lives. And it can even appeal to the younger college students looking for opportunities to get into. You know, it appeals to anyone who wants to avoid those scams. So, why not keep on listening? We don't have a wrap-up of a mystery for you this week, but stay tuned for segment 3, and we will have one of our Christmas mysteries for you. All right, time to move on to segment 1, and we will catch you on the other side.
Welcome to my kitchen corner.
Hello, 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 and welcome to our kitchen corner. And it's the third week of December, and I got a big question for you. Have you been cooking up a storm thus far for friends and family? Have you been feeding the gang with lots of terrific recipes for the month of December? Are you enjoying it all? Have you given Santa anything as yet as you go by in the mall? Have you baked any cookies for him? I bet you have. But we're here this week to share some more terrific recipes with you. And we want to talk about recipes that you can use to wow your family with. All right. Now, before we go anywhere, let's just thank Mama Peach once more for all of her recipes and to wish Mama the very best for the holiday season. Right, let's go forth. And we have chicken meatballs with chipotle honey sauce. Lovely. You need 2 pounds of ground chicken, 2 eggs lightly beaten, 1/3 cup of plain dry bread crumbs, 1/3 cup of fresh chopped cilantro, 3 tablespoons of lime juice, and you've got to divide this into equal parts, 4 cloves of garlic minced, 1 4-ounce can, I'm just getting carried away here. 1 4-ounce can of chipotle peppers in adobo sauce, and you've got to divide this. 1.5 teaspoons of salt, and you've got to divide this. 3/4 cup of honey, and 1/3 cup of chicken broth, 1/3 cup of tomato paste, 2 teaspoons of Dijon mustard, 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil divided. Now you spray 2 large baking sheets with non-stick cooking spray. Combine your chicken, your eggs, your breadcrumbs, your cilantro, and your 2 tablespoons of lime juice, garlic, and your 1 tablespoon of adobo sauce, and 1 teaspoon of salt into medium bowl. Shape into 48 meatballs. Place meatballs in single layer on prepared baking sheets, which you've done before. Cover with plastic wrap. Refrigerate for 1 hour. Combine 2 to 3 chipotle peppers, honey, broth, tomato paste, mustard, and 1 remaining tablespoon of your lime juice, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt in your blender or food processor. Blend until smooth. Pour your sauce into your crock pot. Heat 1 tablespoon in a large skillet over medium to high heat, working in batches. Brown meatballs on all sides, adding additional oil as needed. Transfer your meatballs to your crock pot. Stir gently to coat all of your meatballs. Cover. Cook on high for 3 to 4 hours or until meatballs are no longer pink in the centers. This makes 12 servings. Yum, yum, yum. I think you should try this right away, folks. Kids would love this. Really, really would. Or you can make it as something to go when you're going to your next party or your function. All right? Right. Let's go on to the second recipe for this week. And it's Christmas plum pudding. 2.5 cups of milk, 4 eggs slightly beaten, 10 slices of white bread cut into 2-inch cubes, 2.25 cups, of all-purpose flour. That's 2.25 cups of all-purpose flour, 2.25 cups of packed brown sugar, 5 teaspoons of cinnamon, 2 teaspoons of baking soda, 2 teaspoons of cloves, 2 teaspoons of mace, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 cup of orange juice, 1 tablespoon of vanilla, 3 cups of raisins, 2 cups of dried plums, 1 cup of dried candied fruit mix. Coat the inside of your crock pot with non-stick cooking spray. Combine your milk and eggs in a large bowl. Add your bread, set this aside, and then you combine your flour, your brown sugar, your cinnamon, your baking soda, your cloves, your mace, and salt, all in a large bowl. Mix in orange juice and vanilla. Stir until smooth. You stir in your raisins, your plums, and candied fruit. Place bread in a crock pot. Pour the fruit mixture over the bread. Cover and cook on low for 6 to 7 hours, or on high for 2 to 4 hours. Serve warm. This makes 8 to 10 servings. I'll tell you one thing. Just the cooking of fruit really brings a terrific fragrance to your home. And it really brings, an atmosphere. It helps to create an atmosphere of Christmas, of holidays, of everything terrific. Yeah, cooked fruit, try it. Even if you don't try it in this recipe, try it otherwise. And you'd be amazed to see how your house would simply light up or liven up with the scent of fruit. Right. We urge you to go out there and try this before the great day. And we hope you enjoy it. And if you'd like to order any of these recipes, but first of all, the ingredients to these recipes, we've created a very easy way for you to do this. And how do you do it? Go to our show notes at www.takeanother5.com, okay? And click on the link, and presto, these ingredients will show up at your door courtesy of Amazon. All right? And if you want copies of these recipes, write to us at info@sterlingcreations.ca and we'd be happy to send along. Again, just go to the links on the show notes at www.takeanother5.com and order it from the links in our show notes. Right then, it's time to move on to our next segment, and we'll catch you on the other side.
Time to take another 5 with technology.
Hey again, it's Donna Jodhan, and welcome to segment 2 of our weekly podcast, Take Another 5. And it's time for us to get close up with technology. For this week, we want to start you off with an app called the Ariadne GPS app. And I'll spell that for you. ARIADNE. Ariadne app, GPS app. And what is this app all about? This is an excellent app for the person to know where they are presently located, and if traveling by car, to know how fast the car is moving. You know what? This app is the perfect app for those families on road trips, for those who are traveling around town or around a city, and for those moms who are planning or on the road with their kids, and the kids say, "Are we there yet, Mom? Are we there yet, Mom?" This app can help you out. Believe it or not, there are many of us who like to keep up with our surroundings while traveling in a vehicle. Yeah, when we're on road trips, we'd like to know where the heck we're going. For those families always on road trips, this is the app for you. Ariadne can also tell you street names and info about your surroundings, including compass headings. However, it does not create routes for you or direct you along a route. That is very important to remember. There are no tabs. Only buttons are present on the screen for this app. Here are some options for you to explore. The Where Am I button will show you the closest street address. If it is a frequent address that you visit, you can add it to your favorites. You can find out how fast you're moving and in what direction. There is location accuracy info as well. Low location accuracy can get as low as 10 feet. Just imagine, just 10 feet. The great feature to this app is the Start Monitoring feature, which gives you continuous updates of your location as you move. The Explore button allows you to explore an area, and it is better to choose a section rather than the city itself. The Look Around button will produce a map of the area where you are located. Shake the iPhone to exit either map. Great support for this app can be found at www.ariadne.com. That's www.ariadne.com. This nifty little app is available at the App Store on your iDevice. So just go out there and make friends with the Ariadne GPS app. Right. Now I'm here to talk about a nifty gadget. I call it a gadget, but you might call it one of your favorite things. It's the super compact record player. How's this one for you? I think I'm going to go out there and meet this super duper product sometime soon. So why don't you do the same? All right? It's a super duper little thing, and it's very portable. It can help you out a lot, and I'm going to give you some more information. You can learn more about it in the meantime by going to www.aph.org. All right. In the day of high-tech gadgets and MP3 players, it's really nice to see an old favorite that still has a chance to be cool. I have a deep, deep love for record players, and my parents had gotten one for me when I was a very young child, and I've owned one all my life. I have tons of records and won't even give them up for the world. I'm thinking that I may have to add one of these too. The Crosley, and I'm going to spell that for you, Crosley, the Crosley Revolution turntable truly fits the word in every way. Where other turntables take up space, this one dances around the desk without much ado. Where other record players must be kept in their designated place, the Revolution practically begs to join you on every journey. And where other turntables tangle you in a web of wires, the Revolution effortlessly pairs with an FM radio for cordless, clear sound. It is a turntable of the first, and it is a battery-powered Crosley turntable. The first with a platter that is smaller than a teacup saucer, and the first with a wireless transmitter for cord-free enjoyment. Users can tote this 2-speed turntable with them to vinyl swaps or to a friend's house, featuring a USB hookup for easy analog to digital transfer. The Revolution will allow users to free their favorites from the groves of digital enjoyment across a variety of devices. This small but mighty turntable also features a headphone, a jack, a passive audio out, and a dynamic full-range speaker. This also includes a software suite for ripping and editing audio content. It has a belt-driven turntable mechanism, plays 2 speeds, which are 33 and a half or 33 and a third, and 43 RPM records. Now, what do you think of that? You're probably sitting there wondering, how much does this cost? And it costs $149.95. And where can you purchase this? http://www.crosley, and that's CROSLEY, radio.com. Okay, again, http://www.crosleyradio.com. Right? I'm very sure you're going to be happy when you buy one of these. Right then, this is our gadget for the week. We hope you enjoyed the app that we talked about and now this nifty little record player. And it's time for us to move on to our next segment, and we got a big surprise for you. Catch you on the other side.
Ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, presenting author Donna Jodhan, author of the Detective DJ and Crime Crusher series and the 12 Days of Christmas Mysteries. Author Donna Jodhan, an author for all times. Join her campaign against bullying. www.donnajodhan.com/store.html. That's www.donnajodhan.com/store.html.
Ho, 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 everyone, and welcome to segment 3 of Take Another 5, and I'm Donna Jodhan. Oh boy, I love December. I can't, stop saying this. I'm like a broken record. December is my favorite month of the year. Delightful December. And for this segment, I have chosen a mystery for you from our 12 Days of Christmas box set. And if you're one of those who really enjoys the holiday season, then these episodes in the 12 Days of Christmas box set are simply for you. They're filled with joy, they're filled with hope, they're filled with miracles, they're filled with limitless imaginations of all kinds of things that take place. All you need to do is just sit back and allow your imagination to roam and wander. And you'd be amazed before you know it that you get caught up in these mysteries. You can buy any of these mysteries from my online store at www.donnajodhan.com. But before you make up your mind to buy these mysteries, let's bring you the one that we have for you this week. And it's called Santa's Secret Toy Shop. All right. Here's a description. This is a story of a little boy called Timmy Fagan and his desire to do something for others before he departed this world. Timmy was given but just a few months to live by his doctors, and he was determined to do something to try and make the world a better place before he died. Read about or listen about Timmy's way of having wanted to do this, how he went about it, and what happened on Christmas morning. Santa's Secret Toy Shop is a fictional story of a child's dream come true. A story filled with twists and turns, mystery and surprises. Other things pertaining to this story, it starts with the bundle on the doorstep. And it is one more week to Christmas. And there is a living room filled with presents and the scent of pine. The tall man had gone over his checklist one more time. He had his special suit, his gadgets, and his computers. Then he had gone to his kitchen to have dinner. He had had everything, but he was a very lonely man. He had migrated from an eastern country after his family had been lost in the war. But then there was a knock at the door, and the tall, stately man discovers a bundle on his doorstep. It's a basket with a baby. The tall, stately man reads the letter that he finds in the basket. He reads that there is a couple who has left their sick little boy to him. They want him, and his name is Eric, to look after the little baby. They are poor and cannot afford to look after him. His name is Timmy, and he loves milk. Eric decides that Timmy will spend Christmas with him. Well, starting out, Eric had lost his family in the war. One Sunday evening, while they were eating dinner, there was a sharp knock at the door. The door was broken down. Eric's parents were dragged away, but they had told their siblings to look after each other as they were being dragged away. The younger brothers had run after their parents, trying to stop the men from taking them. Eric had lost them all. But Eric had made a promise to himself to migrate to another country, and he had done it through luck and hard work. He had reached America on his 19th birthday. He had worked hard, had become a self-made millionaire, but had never gotten married. Eric was a food chain mogul. Other facts for this story: the Fagan family, the very special child, Timmy is told, Timmy's dream, Timmy and the stranger, the pact and the plan, Timmy's special trip, Timmy prepares, Timmy's Christmas morning. This is a must-read for those who believe in miracles. It is mysterious all the way, and I'm very sure that many people would not guess the final outcome to this mystery. So please go right ahead. Go to www.donnajodhan.com, visit the online store, and download this very affordable mystery. It makes a great stocking stuffer for anyone. And you know what? You can play it on your computer, on your MP3 player. You can play it on your iDevice. It's very, very flexible. All right. So this is the mystery for this week, folks. Santa's Secret Toy Shop. And now it is time for us to move along to segment 4. Hope you're still with us here and enjoying what's going on. And we'll catch you on the other side.
In the End Zone with the Entrepreneur.
Hey everyone, it's Donna Jodhan, and welcome to segment 4 of Take Another 5. We're really racing along here, and it's time for us to get into the end zone with the entrepreneur. And this month of December, this may not be a bad idea for you to consider. It's all about starting a catering service. If you like preparing food, then this one is for you. Start small. Decide what type of food you would like to cater. Sandwiches, meals, for schools or for persons, for special occasions such as parties or functions, party trays or weddings, holiday occasions. You see, you have a wide variety of choices here, but don't choose everything. You need to define your customers, and you may want to think of offering some specialty services with it as well, such as after-hours services if you can manage it. The important thing to remember here is that if you decide to offer a catering service, start really small and don't get into everything. So like if you offered it just to schools, stay with schools for now. Or for special functions, stay with that for now. Like weddings or birthday parties or, social get-togethers, stay with that for now. That's the important thing for a catering service. I will tell you that there is a need for more catering services because so many people are often on the go. They don't have time to prepare for parties and functions and those big occasions, and they're constantly looking for caterers to help them out. So here's an idea for you to think of for next year if you want to become an entrepreneur. All right, this is the end of In the End Zone with the Entrepreneur. And as I often say, being an entrepreneur is a career on its own. It could be as exciting as you want it to be. I've been an entrepreneur since year 2000, and I've seen so many changes take place over the last 16 years. When I started, there was no internet, and we had to advertise a very hard way, with business cards, with flyers, with brochures, with everything. And now the internet is here, so why not take advantage of it? Right then, it's time for us to move to segment 5, our final segment for the week of Take Another 5, and we'll catch you on the other side.
Help us beat the bullies and the scams.
Hi again, it's Donna Jodhan, and we are here at segment 5 of Take Another 5, our final segment for this week. I can't believe we're here already. My goodness. Right, so it's time for me to tell you about the present scam alert for this week. Okay? It all has to do with people telling you that you can buy software to protect yourself from viruses. So they're trying to get you to buy antivirus software. You got to be aware of those, or beware of those who come calling, offering to protect you with special antivirus software. If you take their offer, they will then proceed to install software that will hack into your system, hijacking it and causing lots and lots of havoc. Do not accept these offers in any way, shape, or form. You don't need this hassle. It is always best to go to a reputable outlet and buy your own software. These people would come to you in several ways. They can call you by phone, and they could be extremely convincing. Trust me, because I almost fell for this about a year or two ago. Or they could send you email with wonderful words and promises that they can help you out. Put the phone down or delete the email. If you don't, you are going to get into trouble, and you will be responsible for your own downfall. Good enough. Let's go on to part 2 of segment 5. And now we're going to talk about building awareness about bullying. Something unique from me for this week. Sometimes I believe that being unique is not, after all, a bad idea. And for the most part, it is often extremely difficult to be unique in any way, shape, or form. Am I unique? I try. However, in this case, I do believe that I have something or some ingredients that does make me a bit unique, tiny bit unique. Let us see now. I am an author of audio mysteries, and I am blind. I am heavily involved in my campaign against bullying. I am using my audio mysteries to help others create events to promote more social awareness and team building. I encourage people to get up close and personal with me by tweeting my tweets, reposting and sharing my Facebook posts, and submitting testimonials to me at testimonials@donnajodhan.com. And in return, I will acknowledge them on my Facebook page and on my website. Is all of this enough for me to be a successful author and advocate against bullying? Definitely not. You see, I need all the help that I can get if I am going to be successful, and if I have any hope of making the tiniest of differences. I need your help both on and off the field, as they say. I need you to stand with me and behind me. I need you to walk with me. In short, I need you to support me in my efforts to help stop the spread of bullying. So how about it? We need to start pulling up our socks, and we need to come up with ways to help our children. No more excuses and no more putting it off. All right. It's time for us to do a wrap-up, and we'll catch you on the other side. Hello there, it's Donna Jodhan, and I wanted to stop by just before the closing of our weekly podcast, Take Another 5, to ask you this. Are you looking for someone to do product reviews for you? Do you find that in order to get to your market more quickly and more easily, you need to have someone do product reviews for you, where they can testify to the appropriateness of your product, to the authenticity of your product, to your product that is a great product and one head above competition? If you are interested in these things, then please write to me at info@sterlingcreations.ca or give me a call at 416-491-7711. In addition, if you are looking for someone to do ghostwriting for you, to write articles, editorials, blogs, or even short stories for you, please give me a call at 416-491-7711, and I would be delighted to chat further with you on how you can use ghostwriting to become more effective with your articles, your blogs, your editorials, and short stories. We're living in a world where things are so busy, where things are so cluttered, and it never hurts for you to get some additional help from someone like myself. So please, call me at 416-491-7711 or write to me at info@sterlingcreations.ca. Thank you.
Thank you for having taken another 5. We wish you a fantastic day.
Hey, it's Donna Jodhan, and it's time for me to let you go for yet another week. Just a few more days before the big day, and I want to wish you and your family, your friends, your loved ones, the very, very, very best for this wonderful holiday season. Merry Christmas to you all. Joyeux Noël, Feliz Navidad, Buen Natale, Happy Hanukkah, everything good for you. One of my favorite songs is Someday at Christmas. Again, another Michael Jackson song. Last week I told you about Give Love on Christmas Day. This one is Someday at Christmas. It's a lovely song. It really permeates hope. It talks about, men being able to enjoy a better world. You got to listen to it. I can't say enough about this song. And, Christmas is a time when we reflect, when we attempt to do better for this world, when we attempt to be better people in whatever we do. All right, I'm not going to preach anymore. I'm just here to help you enjoy this wonderful holiday season. So, folks, another week is in the books. I want to wish you a great day as you rush around doing your cooking, your baking, your gift wrapping, your gift giving, everything. I want to wish you a very great rest of the week. And, if you're looking for someone to do your product reviews for you, or you're looking for someone to do some ghostwriting for you, please drop us a line at info@sterlingcreations.ca. All right? Great. Keep a song in your hearts, folks. May the winds be at your back, and as Casey Kasem says, keep your feet on the ground, and may the winds be at your back. I wish you all the best, and we'll catch you after the big celebrations have taken place, but just before the New Year's comes in. Have fun now, folks, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.